up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today we're going to be tackling some cleaning, some organizing. I'm currently in Capri's room. I have to do like the closet, just taking out some clothes that don't fit her and then making room for the new stuff that she got for Christmas. She got only a couple of toys, so we don't have too much to worry about there. Downstairs is an absolute disaster, the living room, so I think I'm going to tackle that space first. Last night I actually consolidated into two different sections, so I already started putting into bags like a pile for Capri, a pile for Mila. That can be each of their bedrooms. So once we come back up here, I can tackle each space individually with all of their items, and I don't kind of have to sort through everything. We have boxes down there, toys, some clothing as well still out there that I have to get putting away. So we're going to be doing the closet space right now. Capri's is a little bit messy, you'll see. In the new year, I have a lot of areas that I want to be organizing, so you guys will have lots of organization content to look for to give you inspiration and motivation. So that'll be a whole nother thing. I'm going to empty out like all of her dressers, all of her closet. If you know, we didn't know the gender when we had her, so that whole space that I did was mainly just gender neutral. I didn't know exactly what I was going to be putting, but now that she's a baby girl, like I need to create space for like bows, hats, different things like that that are more gender specific. So that'll be for another video. So if you guys enjoy cleaning and organizing videos, be sure to give this one a big thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new here. I would love to have you, and let's get right into cleaning and lots of organizing. Hey guys, so happy to be back after a little break for the holiday season. We're starting off with the living room space because if you have kids, I'm sure you can all relate to the disaster that happens. It's almost like a tornado came through my household right after Christmas. So this was the day after Christmas. We had came back while the kids had their toys, their clothes, all the stuff that they got for the Christmas season from our parents and us. So I had to sort through. I had to get everything away because it was driving me crazy. So I'm first getting around, you saw clearing off boxes, clearing off the coffee table that has a lot of things that didn't belong, and putting everything back in its place.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, KG saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on.
Nearing the end, we just have a couple more pieces to sort through of the miscellaneous items that were on there. You saw there were like a mix of toys, mix of clothes, mix of my items, Capri's items, and then of course underneath the coffee table. Like, why wouldn't the kids put stuff under the couches and under the table if there's no more space on top of the table, right? So I'm clearing off anything that was underneath the table onto the table, so we added some things so it's easier to sort through, put away. And then I did also be sure to check under the couches because, like I said, since it was an overflow of items, I knew there would be things trapped under there as well.
Shut the lights, go infrared.
Let's take a guess in the comments. Do you think baby number 3 announcement would be this year or next year? As you can see, Mike literally had to cut out probably 4 different clips. He could not keep his hands off me. And if you guys have followed me on stories, that has what it's been like being home most of the time together, postpartum with the babies. He's just crazy. So I'm going right into, once everything is put away, fluffing the pillows, putting the blankets back in order. I'm just going to vacuum things because a lot of the toys, especially the toy boxes that opens up with styrofoam and stuff like that, got all over the floor. And then I'm making my way upstairs. Like I told you guys, I sorted into different bags the girls' items. This way when I went up, I didn't have to sort through there. I placed one bag in Capri's room, and then I have another bag inside Mila's room so I could sort through. So we're just going through all of the bags that I had with mixed items, organizing it to see what different sizes Capri has. So I did a section of clothes that were like 6 to 12 months, and then things that were like 12 to 18 months.
I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
And I was also going through some of just like the major things that of course didn't fit Capri. I was taking off of her off of her hangers and putting them down to get put away. Either some things I tend to save or some I just go ahead and donate. So we were sorting through that as well. Like I mentioned, I will be doing a whole like revamp of this closet because it needs a really extreme organization. Today's video is just about organizing all the post-Christmas stuff and getting things just in its rightful place. This way it's not taking up the rest of my house.
You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room.
I also keep a bin at the bottom of her closet for toys. You guys know she's only 8 months, so she doesn't have a ton of toys, and we do keep some downstairs in our living room, like under the cabinets. This way she can play when she's down there. I'm so excited, you guys. The basement started, so then all the toys and things like that can all be down there, and they'll have a really big play space. But for now, I have in each of their rooms some bins and toys that stay upstairs, as well as some downstairs. So once I put the toys away, now I just had to get some shoes. My mom went like overboard for Christmas getting them like clothes and shoes, all like matching, really cute items. So I can't wait for this summer to like dress them up and things like that. How cute are these sunglasses? She got the girls matching ones as well, so I just use this little tiered tray. I'm thinking of ordering some acrylic organizers on Amazon for adult sunglasses because Capri does have a couple of more from when Mila was little that I saved that'll organize a little bit further.
We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
And then I had one more extra bag of clothing that she got for Christmas from my dad's house that I just needed to sort through as well. So these were more like spring, summer clothes. So these are going to go on a different area of the closet, just sorting through, like I said, separating in sizes so it can be organized in size order for now. And also because a lot of this stuff was for spring and summer, so I put it away with tags. I'll worry about washing that when the time comes when they're actually going to be wearing the things. And then we just made our way into Mila's room now. You know that she has a closet in her bedroom, but she also has this armoire. The armoire is where I keep the majority of her clothing. This is kind of how I had it since she was a baby, because in our other house she didn't have her own closet. That's why we really needed this armoire for there. So we brought it over to this house, and I just kind of kept the same system because it worked out great right beside her dresser. So I'm going through now her little Santa sack that has her clothing. A lot of the pieces you'll see, like I mentioned, my mom got a lot of them cute matching outfits, so I'm sorting through all of hers. I took out a couple of clothing pieces that didn't fit her as well so I could donate, and then I'm just going ahead and going to be placing her new items inside her armoire.
Marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
And then same with Capri. Once I was done with the clothing in the closet, I put away some of the new shoes that my mom got her inside her armoire. Whenever they're not worn and they're brand new, I like to store them in there. And of course, once she starts wearing them out, then we have them downstairs, like in our sunroom area that she takes off before entering the house. So she has a couple of new pairs right there. And then the bottom, I have these little bins organized for like accessories as well as like outerwear. And then right onto her dresser, I'm just going to go ahead and add the other items that go inside of here. So I have like a pile of skirts, jeans, leggings, and then like the bottom drawer is tops and pajamas, and at the very top you'll see I have like undershirts and stockings. So it actually just reminded me, hence talking about toys and emptying out, making room for new, and you know, making sure, just keeping with traditions of Mila donating and things like that. We actually usually give back to a local family here, but with COVID and everything, that's not really realistic. They're not allowing a lot of the usual things to be done. So although it's after the holiday season, I wanted to give back to some of you in in a very small way. I know this may not make a huge difference, but hopefully it brings a smile to either your child or children's life. Let me know down in the comments why you or someone you know in your life, you can nominate someone, is deserving of being able to be sent. This is going to be US only because I'm going to select items on Amazon. I just feel like that's like the easiest, safest way to go about this. You let me know like your child's favorite, let's say, characters or activities that they like to do, and then of course I'm going to involve Mila and I'm going to let her pick some things to be able to send directly to your child or children to hopefully make their holiday season a little more special. If you yourself maybe were hit with job loss or just tough times, you need to pick me up for your kids emotionally, mentally, with everything going on. I just want to help you guys in a small way. You don't need to share my page or anything like this. It's not like a normal giveaway where you have to enter and things like that. This is simply just a spontaneous thing, a spontaneous random way that I would like to give back. I always want to be a role model for my daughters and show them, especially right now, to be able to give back, spread the love, spread the kindness. So I'm going to pick actually 2 of you from the comment section, and then Mila's going to go onto Amazon and we'll sort through some of the things that they have on there, and I'll let her pick and ship it directly to you.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself.
So for toys right now, I have these bins that I have kind of just with like sticky labels on them. This entire section is going to actually go down in our basement in the playroom once it's totally done. And I'm going to add either wood labels or I'll make some vinyl ones with my Cricut Maker. But for now, this works out great. I just kind of have the bins divided with different things that she needs. So I'm going to go through some toys, like I mentioned, that we kind of can sort through that she doesn't really play with anymore. So I'm using that reusable HOMEGOODS bag as a donation bag, and then emptying out the rest of the toys that she had in her Santa sack that she got for Christmas to put away. Thankfully, a lot of our family know that like we don't have a tons of space for toys, so they gift clothes, which is great for me because it saves me money, and then I don't have an overabundance here. Everything stays pretty organized.
No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
So at this point, I just had a couple of last areas left. The Santa sack is now empty. All of those clothes and toys are put away from Christmas, so I'm glad that's organized where it needs to be. And this is everything that we're going to be donating as far as the toys, and then I have a separate bag for clothes.
I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This now completes today's video. Stay tuned this week for my laundry room makeover as well as my clean and undecorate with me, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.
Don't feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars.